You see it on your screen, man. We got another one. They coming for them. They coming for them, right? Trying to get their jobs. This time around, we got another hating coworker trying to get somebody fired. Let's see what happened.
Girl tried to get me fired from work and she ended up being the one quitting. So
Got him.
I was basically accosted by her because as I was walking by, she stopped me verbatim and said, Deanne, everyone hates me in this workplace. What do I do? Now, me being Captain Save-A-Ho, I took this as a genuine cry for help, as I want constructive criticism because I don't know how to mesh myself with the team. Bear in mind, she was a new joiner. She had been in the company for maybe like a month and a half, 2 months. So I genuinely felt bad for her because I knew she was having a tough time and my company is tough. So I was like, okay, let me actually, give a dog a bone and actually give her some genuine advice. So I told her very nicely, without any malicious intent, hey, no one hates you, but sometimes asking you to do something is like pulling teeth out because you constantly come into work, you talk about how it's shit, you don't want to be here, you hate this pet workplace, and you're not happy.
Hey, hey, can we keep it a buck? If somebody coming to work and that's what they voicing, you're not long for there. Why are you there? If you feel that way, and now you feeling like, oh my God, why is it like this? You ain't the victim. I can already see where this one going. She playing the victim card.
If you're telling me that on a daily basis, in and out, of course, no one's going to come and approach you for anything to do with work because you've already made it clear that you do not like this environment and you do not find it productive for your mental well-being, which is fine. But if you're going to be vocal about it, expect people to also be vocal that they don't want anything to do with you in regards to the workplace. I sugarcoated it a bit nicer in that, but I definitely did tell her, like, you give what you get. So this is what you're getting, but there's no hate from anyone in the team. As I thought, this is a genuine conversation and she's telling me how like, yeah, but this is such a terrible place and I don't know what to do. I'm literally trying to coach her to be, a bit tougher, take it on the chin and just, remember, this is just work. We leave here and we don't think about it until we're here the next day. Like,
she really out here, Captain, saving this hoe, right? She said it, yo, she messed up. You got a coworker that is coming to work every day telling you how much they hate that job, how much they hate it, but nobody will work with me. I don't think anybody likes me. And you extend the olive branch to this person and you think it's going to work out in your favor. Oh my God, that's one of the toughest lessons anybody can learn. I've been there. I've been there when it's like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have helped that person and it backfired. Like, but let's get back to it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't get past that thought.
This is just work. We leave here and we don't think about it until we're here the next day. Like, it's nothing for you to take home. We're not doctors. We're not saving lives. So just, take it for what it is. It's fine. Not knowing now, she has now cried to her managers, said, you know what? Deanne has told me that everyone hates me and that no one wants to ask me for things because it's like pulling out teeth.
Oh my gosh. Yo, why she flip it? Why she flipping everything that she said she was feeling? She now is saying that she did it to her? This is next level treachery.
And she says that I'm very difficult because everyone doesn't want to talk to me. How did we spin it that I'm the one who's now telling you that you can't be here when you're the one who told me that?
Right.
So bear in mind, as I said, she's only been here for 2.5 months. I've now been in my company for some years now. I have some standing. I'm in a lot of people's good graces, and I'm not going to lie, I'm very good at my job, and a lot of people rely on me to do a lot of things, including managers. So you going to managers and saying that I'm trying to push you out the company, try again. So of course, her line manager spoke to me as a matter of formality because he even said to me, I told her if anyone in the company I speak to as much as I do, it will be Deanne. And on top of that, Deanne does it a lot more than I can say I do. So I need to talk to her regarding this incident. She didn't like that so much. So she made it a complaint to now tell my direct line manager. And when my direct line manager said the exact same thing as her line manager, she then tried to go to our assistant manager.
Hold on. Yo, she's too committed. She's too committed. She couldn't get her own boss to agree that she would snake her. Then she take it to her boss, and her boss is like, nah, shorty wouldn't do that. So she like, oh no, now I gotta go over both of their heads. Oh my gosh, like how hard, yo, why she ain't like her like this? Why? Yo, there had to be some real dislike for her. Like this is nasty work. This is nasty work. Oh my goodness, let's run that back.
Exact same thing as her line manager. She then tried to go to our assistant manager, and he was like, yeah, still doesn't set right with me. And so after going through 3 people to say the exact same thing, to which no one could really agree with her on, the girl handed in her notice.
Bye.
Of course. So, because why are you trying to play with God's child like
Facts.
this? Like, you heathen.
Don't do it.
I am telling you, as a woman of God, you're not going to form any weapon against me. You're not going to do that. So I'm telling you guys, when someone really wants to be the self-deprecating friend, leave them to their own devices. If you say everyone hates you, oh, sorry, I'm sorry about that. Keep it pushing. Who am I to now tell you anything different if that's what you believe? Because you're going to try to take me down with you, and I'm not going to have it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's so many layers to this, right? So let's start on the first layer, right? Which is her whole message, right? Negative people that are always complaining, I've learned to keep them at arm's length. You got, hey, like a stiff arm in football, right? Like, over there, because they are always going to put themselves in the position of being the victim. And that's bad enough. But then when you combine it with the fact that they are trying to get you to lose your job, and they use that as a manipulative tactic to bring you in, you're sitting there, like she said, like Captain Sable, you're listening, you're all ears, you're allowing them to cry a river on your doggone shoulder, and then you look up and realize, like, hold on, I got a knife in my back. Then stuck a knife in her back. Went to the boss, and all of the stuff she was saying, she's saying she is the cause. There is no way. That is some nasty work, and I'm with her. Yo, this is why it pays to be a child of God, because God is going to protect you. And it pays to be a good employee. It pays to be in right standing and have good relationships with your supervisors and other supervisors in your company, because you never know when somebody is going to try to devise some scheming plot like this woman did and try to take this woman out. Like, yo, the way she spun that was nasty work. Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane. I'm glad that her managers were rocking with her. They knew that her character was speaking for years before this person came along, trying to throw dirt on her name and try to cast lies in her direction. And I'm so glad that it was not able to have a negative impact on her and her career and, her job, man, because that's not always the case, man. Some of these manipulative people are able to get away with this stuff, and some people end up, losing their jobs, or at the very least changing the dynamics in the workplace. And now people feel some type of way about them because of some lies that somebody else done told. And that is insane. Man, I don't know if you've ever had a situation or experience like this, or you know somebody that does. Feel free to share it in the comments. Would love to hear about it. But man, this is OD. Now, you already know. You ain't got to subscribe today. Only do it when you're ready to join the fam. But I do have another story that I want to share with you. There's a video on your screen right now. If you thought what this coworker did was Oh my God. Yo, if you thought this was bad, there's another coworker. Hating coworker tried to get this woman fired, and you will never believe the reason or why and how she tried to get her fired. It was more insane than this. So that video is on your screen. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. I'm Jay. Until then, stay blessed.